You ever look at your bank account and think, okay, I'm not broke. But I also don't feel safe. Like, you're paying your bills, you're working, maybe you even have some savings, but deep down, there's this quiet anxiety that says, I feel behind. And I don't even know what I'm behind on. Because no one ever sat you down and said, here are the financial milestones that actually matter before 35. Instead, we're told vague stuff like, save more. Invest early. Don't waste money. But here's the thing, most people aren't failing financially because they're lazy, they're failing because they're measuring the wrong milestones. And today, we're fixing that. My name is Mike, and I spend way too much time thinking about money. And if you're someone who feels behind financially, confused about what milestones actually matter before 35, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. To share is not what you usually hear on Finance YouTube. These are the 8 financial milestones that quietly determine whether your 30s feel calm, or constantly stressful. 1. You can cover a 50,000 Indian rupees / $1,000 emergency without panic. Here's what most people don't realize. Your first real financial milestone is not investing, it's stability. According to multiple consumer finance surveys, nearly 60% of adults can't cover a $1,000 emergency without debt. That means, a phone breaks, a medical bill shows up, a car repair happens, and suddenly. Credit cards. Look, if a small emergency can derail your entire month, your finances are fragile. This milestone isn't about being rich, it's about not being one bad week away from chaos. And yes, 50,000 Indian rupees or $1,000 sounds small, but psychologically, this is where everything changes, because once you hit this level, your brain finally relaxes. 2. 1 full month of expenses saved. It's about lack of time, savings equals time. 3. You know your bare minimum number. This is a weird one, but it's powerful. You should know, what's the minimum I need per month to survive comfortably? Not thrive, not luxury, just live, because once you know this number, fear loses power. Let's say, rent, food, transport, utilities, basic insurance, and that comes to 30,000 Indian rupees or $1,500. Congratulations, you now have clarity. Most people never do this math, and it keeps them anxious forever. 4. You've automated saving, even a small amount. This is where it gets really interesting. The amount doesn't matter at first, the system does. Saving manually relies on willpower. Willpower is unreliable. Automation removes emotion. Even 1,000 Indian rupees a month, even $50, because the habit is the real milestone. According to behavioral finance research, people who automate savings are twice as likely to build long-term wealth. Not smarter, not higher income, just automated. 5. Your net worth is no longer negative. This one hurts. But it matters. If your debts are your assets, you're running uphill. Student loans, credit cards, personal loans. Before 35, the goal isn't massive wealth, it's neutral ground. 0 net worth equals freedom to build, negative net worth equals running with weights. And no, you don't need to kill all debt instantly, but you should know your number. Awareness alone changes behavior. 6. You can say no without financial fear. This is an underrated milestone. If you can't say no to a bad job, extra unpaid work, family pressure, social spending, because of money fear, that's a problem. Real wealth is optionality. Even a small buffer gives you backbone. And this is why people with lower incomes but strong savings habits often feel less stressed than high earners living on the edge. 7. Time income. Most people think, once I earn more, I'll be fine. But income without structure disappears. Time plus consistency beats income spikes. Every time. If you have basic savings, low panic, automated habits, and long-term thinking, you're ahead, even if it doesn't feel like it. The truth no one tells you, financial success before 35 isn't loud, it doesn't look like luxury, it looks like calm, control, clarity. Instagram won't show you that, your future self will. Look, you're not behind, you were just never given the right scoreboard. If this video helped you, hit the like button, it genuinely helps the channel. Your 30s don't need to be stressful, they need to be intentional. I'll see you in the next one.